Hi everyone, can you hear me? Can you just type yes if you can hear me so that I can start with the presentation? Great. Okay, I wanted to ask you this. I want to do a Q&A session today in the evening. So what time do you suggest to do the Q&A session? It can be like an 1 hour Q&A session where you can go through all the videos again, and then if you have any question you can ask me. So what time do you suggest? No, no, no. After 2 or 3 days, it will be not possible, and I want you to watch the videos. So it will be good if we do it today in the evening, because from Sunday I should be occupied with my new batch. If not today, maybe we can do tomorrow. Let me check with everyone. Good morning, Rakesh. Good morning, Manoj. Good morning, Harish. Tomorrow in the evening, what time do you suggest? 8 to 9. Will that be good? Okay, I'll ask everyone in the chat. So based on that, we will take it up. All right. So let's start. Okay, after 6:30, right? Let's see how we can take it up. So let's do it tomorrow. I will go through again the presentation, and then you can ask me any questions if you have. But please watch the videos. That is more important, because unless you don't see, you will not have questions also coming. All right. Let's start with the session today. So let's quickly do a recap. There are three stages of lead generation. The first stage is the active stage, where you actually wait for leads to come, and business runs on hope. Customer is not sure whether you exist, and you have absolutely no business goal. This is called a law of karma. Then you have me active stage, where you start following up for leads. You have commitment on goals, and customer know you exist but may or may not buy from you, and there is a realization on your conscious effort. And the third one is a we active stage, where you are actually attracting the leads, have goals achievement environment. Customer wants to buy from you, and realization on subconscious effort, that is your law of gravity. So there are two elements for lead generation. The first one is clarity, the second one is consistency. Clarity, you need to have a clear clarity of your market, where your business market, where you want to market, and your model, your business model has to be profitable, at the same time scalable. You need to have your mission statement, so that you can connect with your customers emotionally, and your business, your marketing strategies has to be clear, whether you want to do online or you want to do offline. And you need to have a proper metrics to tool your check your marketing strategies and business strategies. So that can be like the way you check your KPI, that is your key performance indicator, and your ROI. So you need to have a clarity on all these elements. Now, who is your target customer? Your target customer can be your B2B channel, that is business to business, or B2C, that is business to customer, and B2CS, that is business to channel partner. And what is the age of your customer? What is the gender, location, income, and occupation? You need to have a clarity of this as well. And your product fits in what category? First is high value products, where you have to put low efforts and you get high returns. And primary product, where you have to put high efforts and high return. Easy to buy products, where you have to put low effort, low return. And time waster product, where you have to put high efforts and low return. And your customer fits in what category? So it is three. One is your amazing customer, where you have to put low efforts and high return. Second is your bread earning customer, where you have to put high efforts and high return. And third one is your convenience customer, where you have to put low effort and low return. Consistency, it builds trust, it provides reassurance, and it creates your brand recall. So ensure that you have a consistency in your promotion or your business, whatever you are into. There are two types of advertisement. First is organic. You post content for free. Second is paid. You buy space in media. And there are two identification of paid ad campaign. First is your push campaign, where all social media platform you promote, and second is your pull campaign, where all search engine platforms you promote. So social media platforms are your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and pull campaign search engine are your Google, YouTube, Yahoo, Bing. And this is an overview of your page. So you need to have your logo or cover photo logo, your brand logo or your personal logo, and then your cover photo. You need to have your primary call to action, and then you've got to invite your friends on a regular basis. You must create your shop page, and you should have a short bio about you, talking about your small business. And every day post one welcome post on your Facebook page and pin the same. Also at the same time create your group, and make sure that you post content in your group as well. And this is how your group should look like, where you can have a cover photo, and you can also try and sell your products in your group, and invite your friends to like your group, so that you can bring a stronger community. And once they join, you can welcome them in the group automatically with their names popping out. Then this can be done through Facebook directly. And create your weekly calendar, guys. So Mondays can be a tips day, Tuesday can be a fact, Wednesday can be a myth, Thursday can be a quote, Friday can be a question, and Saturday can be a social proof, and Sunday can be an offer. So create your weekly calendar. This will help you engage your content with your users on Facebook and Instagram. Join at least 50 groups in Facebook, Facebook, and to promote your product related to your product and category, and interest based to your audience. And how to get your leads organically? First, you post content on your page, then share that content on groups you joined on a daily basis. Anyone who engages with your content on those groups, connect with them, invite them to like your Facebook page and group, throw them an offer, and give something for free and convert them into a lead. Now, this is a live case study. The engagement in groups are more higher, so the more you post, the more you get results over there. So we have gone through Canva, the designing rule, very important, 80-20 ratio. So 80% has to be image of your creative, and 20% has to be text of your creative. Now the recommended size is 1080 by 1080 pixel for image and video, and other sizes can be for banner ad it can be 1600 by 900 pixel, and for vertical it can be 900 by 1600 pixel. Now, for your page and group, you got to have these basic things right. That is your logo, cover photo, and welcome post before you run your paid ad campaign. And creating your perfect user persona. Audience is segmented into two formats. First is your demographic. Second is your interest-based psychographic, and the third one is your behavior. So behavior is also very important. So demographic, you have to check the age, the race, the gender, family size, income, education. And psychographic, check out the personality, attitude, interest, values, and lifestyle. And in behavior, check out the behavior, like what he's using, what they are using more, like mobile phone or desktop, or they're travelers, they travel frequently, and during the festive season, what is their behavior. So these are all things which I showed you yesterday. You can check it out from Facebook, and accordingly you can target your audience. You can also use audience insight to just get an overall idea what kind of audience is yours and what kind of things they like. And competitors check, you can do this also on a regular basis to see what your competitors are doing, and you can create your ad campaign one step ahead than this. So what is AIDA? That is to write your perfect ad copy, you need to follow the AIDA rule, that is attention, interest, desire, and call to action. Now, attention or awareness, identify the pain point of your customer, why your product is the best solution for them. Write the same in the first two lines. Now, interest, give at least 3 or 5 reasons which talks about the problem solving for your users. Write your product features, achievements, and benefits. Desire, offer them something for free or for huge discount, so that they get attracted and they will sign up for your offer. And like you can also give them a free download or 7-day trial, and you can bring them in your sales funnel. and share your mobile number where they can call immediately to avail the offer, or ask them to sign up for the form to download the offer. So sign up the form is your lead generation form. So these are some sample templates of ad copies which we have created, and how to create the best lead form. First is limit your question to 5. Second is ask only important and relevant information questions. Second, third is have one custom question for sure. And what is Facebook pre-fill question? Like any information like name, phone number, mail ID, job title, company name, gender, relationship status. These are something which Facebook already has in their database, and they will automatically upload the same, so the customer don't need to fill the same. And what is custom question? Specific information which an advertiser wants to see from the customer by asking in lead form. So you can ask them like, when are you planning to join, or what is your main interest, what is your product interest category. So you can ask any question which is simple to answer. Don't make it too lengthy for them to write story. High intent is one additional review step is added to confirm the user about form submission. And more content is only pre-filled question asked, which are and that is more content. So we completely don't suggest to have more content. Always go with high intent, and we recommend one customer question, one custom question to be there in your lead generation form. So after the customer fills the form, they will be directed to a thank you page, which is also called as magic page, because you can direct them to now your payment landing page and ask them to make an upfront payment, or you can ask them to call you directly, or you can also loop them to your WhatsApp group or account, or you can make them download your brochure. So payment landing page, there are two aggregators. First is InstaMojo, second is Razorpay. I have shown you the demo of both. So these are sample templates of Razorpay what I have created. So what is retargeting? Those customers who saw your ad but did not take any action, we retarget them. Those customers who made a purchase of your product, we remarket them to upsell our other product and services. So that is remarketing, guys. So A/B testing ads are also known as split test or hold out test, and it is used to check ad performance better, and accordingly the main campaign is run, and can test an objective ad headlines, body copy, or images, or a combination of above. So you can do A/B testing if you have got some good budgets in hand, and then you can see which is running good, and accordingly you can take it for the next balance days of the month. Now carousel ads is a combination of 10 single images, or a combination of 10 short videos, or a combination of 10 clubbed images or video, ideal for highlighting different products or services. Call to action is same for all images. Can also perform test of which image or video is most preferred by user. So apart from carousel ad, there is also one slideshow which is available in Facebook. That is also a combination of 10 images, but you will have, like, you can give timer in between, like 0.5 second or 1 second or 2 second, and it will convert it into a video. So you can try that slideshow as well. So now duplicate ads are one. All ads which are active, paused, or archived can be duplicated to save time, and changes can be done if required to the respective ads, and different duplicate ads can be created for different audience or location. So the don't rules in Facebook, guys, very important. First, don't be deceptive, don't give any wrong information, and do not set your ad as bad for the viewers, which will make them believe in you and come to you. And do not lie to your viewers. These are most important on your list of don'ts. This is because once the trust is lost, you will have no idea how much long it will take to build back. So that's your brand reputation at the end, which has to be retained. And deceptive ads will not just make your customer angry, you will also get banned on Facebook. And do not release any ad which hurts the sentiment of a user, like heavy weight, no hairs, dark skin, and all. And do not promote any affiliate marketing products or multi-level marketing products directly from Facebook to their website. So you have to have your own website or any other call to action page where you can take the users, and from there they can connect to the affiliate sites. All right. So I have been waiting for your video yesterday. I have no clue why I have not got any, but see that you at least make the videos today. This is important for everyone, guys. you will also get a learning on how to do your good videos coming up. You need to do this today or tomorrow. All right, so just give me a testimonial video so that I can have it with for my records as well. Now let's check our ad campaign. All right, so guys, this is the ad campaign. Now here, I have done a little changes in the ad campaign later. So I will show you how. Now you see, this is your campaign. This is your ad set for the one campaign, and this is your ads. So if you want to do any changes, you can just click over here, and you can come over here. So you have option to edit. So you can go back and you can click on edit, and you can do whatever changes you want at any given point of time. You can create a new lead form or whatever you want to do. So this is possible from this place. And here you have your ad dates and timing, you have your location and everything. So if you want to change anything, you can just simply come over here and you can do it. All right, guys. Now, here you see on the right, this is the place where you can check your ad performance and other details. So I will show you step by step. If you want to check only performance, click on performance. So it will show how is my performance. So I got around 9 leads by now, and my reach is approximately, my ad went to 28,280 people. Now what it means is 28,000 people mobile, my ad showed mobile or desktop, and 34,421, which means that more than once these people got our ad. All right. So that is how impression is calculated. The difference between impression and reach is like you as an individual is a reach, and how many times you got the ad, that is called impression. All right. And then this is the ranking of my creatives. So everything is below average now. So maybe it will take some time. The more it will get reach and the more the leads will come, the numbers may change. Or else if it is not changing for a week, then I will change my creatives. Okay. And then this is my total link clicks. So 43 links click means 43 people have clicked on my lead form and 9 people have submitted the form. And this is because I have run both video ad in Carousel as well. So this is showing me how many video views have been done, and 3-second video play were done by 4,000 people, like in 4,000 places. And this is the video percentage was 17.31, and this is the average play time. Now, if you click over here, performance and clicks, you will get a little more detail. All right. So here you have this is CTR, guys. That is click through rate. So your CTR should be always 3% and above to get a healthy response of your ad campaign. So in my case, the CTR is like very low. So I will go back and I will do changes mostly in my creative, because my creative is also low. It is showing below average. I have actually kept all my students' work. So maybe I will design something new and I will put it over here. Okay. And so this is how you see your performance and clicks, and CTR is very important. It has to be 3% and above. And there is something else I wanted to show you. Now this is frequency, guys. So the frequency is 1.22. So I said you right, the number of reach is 28,820 and impression is somewhere around 33,000. So 28 into 1.22 will give you the impression count. So this frequency, you should see that it is, if it comes up to 3, then you should you should actually change your image, or you should change both image and ad copy, because your customer have already seen your ad 3 times. So next time they will not see your ad. So you need to change your creatives, and so that you can retarget them. All right. Now let's go to video engagement. Now this is my video breakdown, guys. So how many people saw my video? 100% is 809. Total video played is 37,201. This is the impression again. So in that, 819 people saw my video 100%. 894 people saw 95%. 75% people like 1272 people saw 75%. 2114 people saw 50%, and 5377 people saw 25%. So when I want to do retarget, I can retarget 25%, 50%, 75%, and 95% and 100%. And then I can show them my new ad. You know, when I change the creative, I can do a retarget campaign and I can show it to all these people again my new creative, so that they again get engaged, and maybe the chances are higher that they will submit the lead form at that time. So this is how you see your video breakdown. Okay. Now I will show you. I will also show you one more thing. Now this is my placement, guys. Here you will find out which are the places where my ad is performing good in Facebook and Instagram. So if you see over here, my ad is being shown in newsfeed, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram feeds, Explore, and Stories. And I have got. Okay. So here, if you see, I got 2 leads from newsfeed, and my cost per lead is approximately 230 rupees. And then I got 5 leads from Instagram feed, and my cost per lead is 157. And I got 2 leads from stories, and my cost per lead is 199.37. So what it means is, at this place my ad is performing better, because my cost per lead is 157. So what I should do is, at least for a week, I should monitor this section, and I should see which placements are good, where I'm getting the good leads at a lower cost. So once I do this, see, it's a game of 7 days. Once you run your ad campaign, you leave it for 7 days and you monitor how the performance is happening. After 7 days, you can also do manual placement, where you can remove your feed, your marketplace, your explore, and you can only put your ad on feed and Instagram feed and stories. So then you will get more visibility, and you will get more leads at a less price, because already it is showing that you're getting leads at a lower price over here compared to your Facebook newsfeed. So this is how you do the changes after a week or 10 days, so that you get the best optimized result for the coming 20 days, whatever it is. So this is how you do your ad campaign setup, guys. All right. Now let me show you how to create autoresponders, where you can have the leads coming directly to your inbox. So we have the first tool, that is Zapier. All right. So it's a free tool. If you have 100 leads coming in a month, so you can use Zapier for free. All right. So this is the dashboard of Zapier, guys. So now you go on make a Zap. All right. Click over here. So they will take you over here. So give a name to your Zap. So I'm saying student FP lead campaign. All right. So now what I want to do is I want Facebook leads. So the moment I have Facebook leads, I will click on continue. And then what I want to do, I will select my Facebook page. All right. And then I click on continue. So I will select my page. So my page is student one. And then I will select my lead form. So my lead form is September 20. And then I'll continue. So it will ask you to check out if it is working or not. So we will test. And it is showing this is a recent lead what I have got of one lady. And so it is working fine, because if this information comes in your system, it is working perfect. So now what I want to do, I want the moment I capture a lead on Facebook, I want to get an information of the same in my inbox. All right, so I will create a Gmail account, and I will instruct Zapier to send me the lead immediately in my Gmail account. All right, and then I will click on continue, and then I'll select my email ID, that is student1. Now, when Zapier is sending the lead to you, Zapier is asking to whom do you want to mark CC. So you can mark CC, like in my case, I will mark to my team. All right, I'm just giving you an example. So I can, first is my operation manager, I'm marking him. And if you want, you can also add other people in your email. So I will add another person. All right. So you can put multiple email IDs, whomever you want. If you want to mark CC to yourself, you can mark CC to you. All right. And if you want to mark anyone BCC, you can do that as well. So Zapier is just like you send your normal email, you have to just put it like that. And then from which email ID you want the email to go. So that is again my email ID. All right. And the name, who is sending the lead. So I will put my name, Praveen K. Agarwal. Okay. And then just ignore this reply to. All right. So what is the subject you want to put? Now I will put a new lead generated for Zika from. Now I want my subject to be customized. So I will put a new lead generated from Zika from and the student full name. So new lead came from new lead generated from for Zika from Kirti Dara. So this is a customer student name, so it will show it over here. All right. And then the body type should be plain. And then I will write the message in my inbox. Dear team, below is the lead generated from student ad campaign for Zika name, and then I will select the name of the student. So you have to put it like this: number. I select the number, mail ID, alternate number. So in this case, I have added one custom question. When are you planning to join the course? So she said yes, but she didn't give an exact answer. But yeah, that's how it happens sometimes. People don't give proper answers, so you just need to call them and follow up with them. So I've also mentioned lead date, that is the lead creation time. So I'm done, guys. So this is how I have sent. Now let me actually change the email IDs to my actual teammate only. So these are two email IDs of my teammate to whom I want to send the email, and now I'm done. So here is, it will ask for your signature. So I will select my email ID signature, and where do you want the lead to go? So it will ask, I want it to go to the inbox. All right, and then I will click on continue. So again, it will, now this is how the form will show. Dear team, below is the lead generated for the student mag ad campaign for Zika. Name, number, mail ID, alternate number, planning to join, lead date, kindly follow up the same and update in real time. And then I have this, so I'll just test and continue. All right, there's some error over here. Maybe I have entered the email ID. All right. So it is saying a test email was sent to Gmail now. So let me open my Gmail and show you whether I've got the lead or not. Now you see over here, new lead gen for Zika, for new lead gen for Zika from Kirti Dara. So this is the real time lead what I've got. So this is how you can set up your ad campaign with a real time lead. And the moment anyone will make an inquiry, you will get the SMS and immediately you can do your follow up. So you just need to be a little active on your Gmail inbox. Can you hear me, guys? You need to be a little active, and once you set this up, it will automatically send you the leads immediately. Did you understand the process of this, Zapier? Perfect. So this is how you set your Zapier. Now Zapier is available. Uh, this is the one-step process. So Zapier is available for free for 100 tasks in a month for one step. So that is why I'm showing you Zapier. So if you are thinking, if you are running an ad campaign, if you think that you will get not more than 100 lead, you can try using Zapier for 1 month and you can do it. You can get leads in your inbox. And tomorrow, if you want to increase your steps, let's say you want to increase your steps and you want uh, one more step you want to add, that is sending the lead to your Google Drive also. So what you need to do is okay, before that I will show you another interesting thing. So this is the inbox lead which you got. Now you want to increase a step where you want to send a thank you mail to the customer as well, the student who made an inquiry. So again, you go on Gmail. All right, Now again you select send email. All right, click on continue. Click on student mark, that is my email ID. Click on continue. Now, if you are taking email ID of your customer from the lead form, what you need to do is you need to click on this too, and you need to put the email ID of your customer. All right. So now what will happen? The complete game is different now. Now you are sending a thank you mail to the customer. Again, mark CC to your team. This is just to test whether it is working fine or not. Because see, when you are sending a lead thank you mail, if you mark CC to your team and if they are getting the mail, it means that the customer is also getting the mail. So it is just to make sure that your the communication is clear. Okay, so I'm marking the email to my customer, that is the student who inquired, and I'm marking CC to my team. And then I will choose the value again from my email ID, student mark. And then from name is again my name, Praveen K. Agarwal. All right, reply to we have received your inquiry for C Institute. Now, what I will do, dear, all right, and then I will put the name of the student. Congratulations for taking the first big step to build your career. We are glad to announce now you can do a smart thing, guys. Let's say that you are taking your 1 month campaign for free of cost, and you're taking an email ID of your customer also, and you want to send a thank you mail to your customer. What you can do is, I will say you a reverse way. Now you put a mail to the customer stating that congratulations for taking, we have received your inquiry and our team will connect with you soon. Just wanted to recheck the information provided by you is correct or not. Your name, and then you put her name, the inquiry name, your number, that is her number, your alternate number, all right. Now these are the file information which the student has already submitted. Now what I want to do is, I'm sending a mail to students saying that I have got this information from you. Just recheck the information provided by you is correct or not. So you are asking them, in case if you would like to get in touch with our team right away, feel free to call Mr. Vishnu, Center Manager, on 8142711110. So I'm also giving my number. Uh, uh, Best regards, Praveen K. Agarwal, franchise partner, Z Institute of Creative Arts, Hyderabad. All right, and then I'm dropping my signature. Now this is how you can get both the things done, because you are already marking your team in CC. So they will, however, get this email and they can see that, okay, fine, we got a lead. So and they will call from this email also. They can call the customer. All right. So I don't want to put signature because I have mentioned another signature of mine. So I will quickly click on inbox and I will click on continue. All right, test and continue. Now let's see if I have got another lead. So it shows over here, we have received an inquiry for Z Institute of Creative Arts course. And then see, dear Kirti Dara, thank you, congratulations for taking the first step to build your career. We have received your inquiry and our team will connect with you soon. Just wanted to recheck the information provided by you is correct or not. Your name, phone number, alternate number, mail ID, and planning to take the course. Yes. In case if you would like to get in touch with our team right away, feel free to call Mr. Vishnu. So instead of you sending one mail to your team and one mail to your customer, because for that you need to take a paid campaign, because Zapier will charge you for more than one step. You can eliminate this step and you can have this step directly, and then you can you can do both the things. You can send a thank you mail and then you can take a reply. You can just put the details and ask your team to follow up to that. So this is how Zapier works, guys. All right. There is you can add more and more steps to this. So if you want, you can do that. But I think this should be absolutely good to you to go. This is an autoresponder, Imran. The moment you get lead, it will automatically go this mail. You don't need to do manual. See, I got the, this is one time you have to do setup, right? So now if someone else will fill up the form, this will automatically go to them. Understood? So don't get confused. This is one time you have to do your setup. So this I have done. Now I have done on my Zapier. Now I'll just click on this retest and continue. That's it. I'm good to go. Now I don't need to worry. So this is how Zapier works. So you try to use this, guys. I have a paid account in Zapier, so that is the reason I could create three campaigns, three steps. But you can do one because one is enough for you if you take your customer email ID. So you can send a thank you mail to them and you can send the details to your email as well. All right. So now let's go to our next tool. All right, so this is an Indian tool, guys, autoresponders.com/automation login, and this is just the login ID. Now, this is a dashboard. So what we do through autoresponder is, the moment we get a lead, we are taking the numbers from the customer. So what we want to do is, we want to send them an SMS. The moment they submit the form, we want to send them an SMS. Also, as we are sending an email, the same way we want to send them an SMS. So to send them an SMS, we are creating this autoresponder messages. So here, if you see, this is another ad campaign what I'm running for my lead master training course. So this is all the database what they're capturing for this lead generation campaign. So what you need to do is you go to this dashboard, click on integration. You see the show all. So here you will find different places which you can configure. So if you have a website, you can and if someone is filling up the form in your website, you can configure your website also. You can configure your Facebook. Anyone from Justdial, if you have, you can configure Justdial, India Mart, email, and then you can create your own configurations also. So in my case, I am doing an ad campaign on Facebook, so I will configure my Facebook account. So I'll just click on configure. All right, and then I will click on here, login with Facebook to complete setup, and then I will log in. And then I'll select my page, and then I'm getting subscribed to my page. So from this page, whatever the lead ad campaign I do, I will start sending SMS to them through the moment I get the lead through autoresponder. Now these are the people who have signed up, so they will get leads from me. So what I should do is, after creating integration, I should click on the autoresponder. Then here it will show my Facebook again. So I'll just need to click on create. So here on create in Facebook, I need to go and create my autoresponder. So I'll just create my autoresponder. I have actually created it, but I'll show you how to do that. So you give a name for your internal reference. It is a welcome message. All right. Let's say it is a welcome message for PK for lead mastery class. All right, and then I want to send this message immediately. The moment someone will click on submit the form, I want to send them the message. So I will click number of days 0 because I'm sending the same day, and then I want to send it immediately. So I will click on 01 and I will put my timing 01, so that the customer gets the lead within 1 minute. Now here, what I will mention is dear, and I want to put the custom name so that his name, because I'm taking the name by default. So I will put flower bracket name, and then I will close, and then I'll put comma. So it will go to you. Like suppose if it is Imran, then dear Imran, thank you very much for making an inquiry for lead mastery class. The new batch is starting from Monday. Timing will be 8 to 9 a.m. All right, and please click the link to make the payment and register yourself. And then I give my link, and then I will give thank you, your lead generation coach Praveen Leadster. Okay, Agarwal. So this is how I will do it, guys. So and then I will give my link over here. Now the characters is total. It is 140 characters. One SMS is considered as 140 characters. In that 140 characters, I suggest you to remove 20 characters because of the name of the customer. Sometimes the name can be big, sometimes the name can be small. And in my case, I have actually exceeded more than 140 character. It will go me as 3 count because 142 times is 280, and it is 277 over here, and I'm expecting the name to be a little bigger. And then I have to put my link also in case if I'm doing this live. And this is how it will go. And the moment you or anyone will submit, I'm sure you guys have submitted your form through this campaign only. I'm sure you must have got a couple of mails, messages from my thing. The sender ID is different. It is SISHM, that is a service provider and sender ID. But that is how it works. And now I'll show you how many I have created. I have created these many responders. So one is instantly the moment someone will sign up, he will get an SMS. that is welcome to 5 days FB lead mastery class. If you're seeing this message, let me tell you. And then I have given the link also over here. And then after 1 minute, I have sent another message in 1 hour. So did you sign up yet or not? This is a reminder SMS. The whole ideation of autoresponder is to blah, 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 blah. And then I have set up my responder after 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, and 5 day. So what I'm doing is, suppose today at 9 o'clock, you are submitting a lead form in my Facebook ad campaign. So at 9:01 you will get first message, that is a welcome message. At 10 o'clock you will get one message, that is a reminder message. And then tomorrow at 9 o'clock you will get another message which will talk about something about my product, and then a link to sign up. And then the next day again at 9 o'clock you will get. So every day at 9 o'clock till 5 days you will get my messages regularly. So if you're not signing up with this, then I'm stopping it over here because I think you're not interested and I don't want to keep spamming you. So that is how I've set my autoresponder campaign. So this is something you can also do for your business. You can do it till 1 year also. Like I have said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can do it for 10 days, and then I can do it for 30 days, and then I can do it for 180 days, and then I can do it for 365 days. And you just do it and you leave it. So that customer will get SMS accordingly. So this is another way to do a retargeting, or it's more like a brand recall. You know, every time you remind them that hey, you signed up and you're not filling up, so it is time for you to fill up. So that's how you do a brand recall to that customer. Because if you don't have a sales team who is doing regular calling and not, so this can be another alternative for having the autoresponder setup. So you don't need to do everything by yourself. It is all set in the system. It will go automatically. So this is another tool, guys, which is very important and very nice. Let me give you another bonus. So do you need bonus, guys? I will show you another tool. If you write yes, if you need bonus, this tool also you can use it for your ad campaigns. All right, so it's only Manoj who needs bonus. Today is the last day, right? Today you need to show some energy. All right, cool. So we have some people coming up. Now another tool is leadsync.me. So I will send SMS in group these three tools name. So what you're going to do is LeadSync gives you 14-day trial period. All right. I have a paid account, so here it will show me this. But you can use LeadSync for 14 days trial period. What you got to do is just go to LeadSync. All right, and then you click on your ad account. And then here you have your add another Facebook account. So you can use this, and you can use to connect with your Facebook page. So it is, I will just try to sign up again. All right, this is already added. So this is one of those add, and then you click on connection. All right. Now in this, what you need to do is to a specific person to whom you want to send the email, you need to add that person name details. All right. So I want to use email, and then I will add the email ID of that person. So let me do one thing. All right, and then the name of the connection. All right, and then I upload it. So you can use. All right, so it is saying I cannot use. Let me delete existing connection. All right, and let me try again. Okay, there is some error coming up, guys. So here what you have to do is you just click on connection, and then you give the name and email ID of the connection, what you want to do. And then the lead form, you need to add your lead form. So I'll just, okay, so it is saying, since I have already subscribed to a basic plan, so I will still remove this and I will show it to you. So I've just did this. I'll just click on add lead form, and then I will select my page, that is Praveen K. Agarwal. and then I think this is my lead form. Yes, and then I will update. So now let's do a small trial. I'm just checking the lead form. Did I select correct or not? Because again, if it doesn't show lead in that, so perfect. My lead form is correct. Okay, so all right. So guys, I have sent you my ad link. Just click on that link and submit your form detail, and let me see if it is coming or not in my inbox. Your details. Did someone do that? Can anyone do it just for the test purpose? Just submit your form. You can also see if you're getting my SMS or not. So that's how the Zapier works. If someone has done, can you just click type done in case if you're done, so that I will also refresh over here. It is my lead form. Just sign up, Manoj. Here, the link, that is my link. Yeah, in your Facebook page, you will see my ad. Just scroll your page. You will see my ad. Maybe second ad or third ad will be my ad. How about you, Rakesh? Aditya, can you try? Imran, can you try? You will start seeing the ad in your profile page only. Just keep scrolling down. Yeah, just click on that ad and click on sign up and submit your details. Yeah, cool. It should show, Shruti. It should show in your feeds only. Just keep scrolling, you will find the ad. Now, Rakesh, you will get an SMS in like a minute of time. So just check your mobile also. You will get one SMS also from my side. Now, if you can see my screen, I have got new Facebook lead for my lead form. So I'm just clicking on this lead. And this lead is Rakesh Ravulapati, and then senior tester, App Space Innovation Private Limited. So Rakesh, I got your lead over here. So this is how this Zap works, you know. So now guys, why we are doing autoresponder, let me also tell you that you know, you and me, they're all same. You know, once we submit an ad, after some time we actually forget that we actually submitted an inquiry. And you know what happens when we call them and we tell them, yes, you know, you have submitted an ad, then they say that I don't remember, maybe I have submitted but I'm not interested now. You know, those kind of responses do come. So to convert a lead to a lead into a sale, the first thing what you need to do is you need to be a little proactive, and you should call them immediately the moment you receive their email, the lead, so that they remember that they have submitted the ad and they are in a position to talk and discuss with you more in detail. So that is the only good reason I am showing you these three autoresponders. Both Zapier is a cool autoresponder because it gives you 100 leads in a month for free of cost. So I would suggest you to go with Zapier for first preference. And if you have more leads to come, then you can also try leadsync.me, where you can get 14 days trial period. See, I don't want you to spend money. That's the reason I'm showing you places where you don't need to spend money and you can still take the services. So use this, put your Gmail inbox, and you should have your inbox in your mobile only, friendly. So it is instantly accessible. The moment you see any lead coming, call them immediately and try to convert them into a sale, because the lead gets scored very soon. So it is you now how fast you call them and you convert. So that's the whole thing. And then the autoresponder SMS is something to keep reminding them that, hey, you made an inquiry, you made an inquiry, you made an inquiry. So you got to make a payment. So what I have done in my autoresponder is I'm not directly asking them to sign up every time. I am first giving some kind of information related to lead mastery. I'm saying that, you know, I'll show you my autoresponder. It's not a sales driven autoresponder. It's more like an information driven. So see, my autoresponder is like this. Did you know you can target your customer exactly with their age, gender, income, location? With this, you don't need to waste a single penny on those who are not your audience. You will learn in depth the same in our 5-day Facebook lead mastery class. So I'm not directly asking them, hey, you did not sign up, you sign up. I'm trying to feed them with some information which is related to lead mastery. Now again, did you know you can ask question of your choice when a customer is filling a lead form in your ad? I'm gonna teach you exactly step by step on how to create the perfect lead generation form. So this is how I'm trying to create an information. I'm feeding them an information saying, did you know? And then I'm saying them, you sign up my course and I will give you more detail. Now this is another information what I'm giving. With a minimum budget of 5,000 rupees per month, you can set up your monthly lead generation ad campaign on Facebook and Instagram. Set your audience right, location precise, and start promoting your brand or product. Hit the link and join our 5-day class today. So create your content something like this, you know, which will not make them feel like you're spamming them, because you're feeding them with some information every time. And then, you know, in case if they don't do today, maybe they'll do tomorrow. That's the only hope what we can have. in between you will definitely call and you will follow up, so you will understand what is the scenario or what is the position of that customer. Is it cold, hot, or not warm? So this is how you do your setup, guys. So here you can see my autoresponder is working perfectly fine. I have also created this autoresponder in my Zapier. So I got one lead from Zapier also. I got the lead, the same format what I showed you. My team got CC'd in this, so my team will do the follow up now. So this is how you set up your ad campaign autoresponders, which is really required when you are doing a lead generation campaign, because you need to call them immediately and try to convert them into a sale. All right. So guys, with this, we are actually done with our 5 days training program, where I have actually covered all the elements which are required to run your first lead generation ad campaign on Facebook and Instagram. And as said, we will do a Q&A session tomorrow or today. I also suggest let's do it tomorrow, because you get time to watch the videos. So my only request is that please take time out and watch complete 5 videos which I have sent you. Write down all your questions, and then tomorrow we will start the Q&A session. Timing, I would suggest let's do it 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock tomorrow in the evening. If that is okay with you, just type yes, so that I can create a link and I will send it to you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Is that okay, guys? Tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Let's do a quick session. Uh, if it has to be early, we have to do maybe 7 to 8. Will that be fine? So guys, I'm freezing 7 to 8 tomorrow. I will send you the Zoom link. My only request is that watch all the videos. I will send you one slide. It is Slido. Put on all your questions in that Slido, so that I also can check your questions, and in case if I have to do my own research, I will be ready with that. So let's have a healthy Q&A session where you get the most out of it, and I will see that I answer all your queries. And let's end this session with a good note. My only one request is, guys, I have given you my 100%, but I have not got 100% from you. I need a video testimonial, and that is something which will help me scale up my lead generation campaign, because I want to reach many entrepreneurs, and the trust builds when you talk, and they want to hear from you how is the course, and I'm sure they will sign up, and that's the whole objective. If I want to achieve my mission by giving training to 50,000 entrepreneurs, I need support from my own entrepreneurs who have joined this course. So please, tomorrow evening when you're coming up, before that, do send your videos in WhatsApp, or you can post directly on Facebook, so that it will help me promoting the ad campaign to a lot of other budding entrepreneurs. So is that a deal? So we'll all send you will you all send me your videos, testimonial videos tomorrow? Type yes. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Aditya. I'm waiting for you. Great. So let's do this, guys. 7 to 8 tomorrow. Let's lock it, and let's do an amazing Q&A session. Put on all your questions. I will answer each and everything. And let's do it good by bit very nicely. And I want you to do set up your ad campaigns. Again, I'm saying you. When you're doing your ad campaign, if you need my help, let me know. I will schedule a 15 minutes personal Zoom call with you, and I will take a desktop access, your remote desktop access, and I will show you, like, I want you to design your creative. I want you to write your ad copy. I want you to keep everything ready, so that I can simply come and I can do your audience targeting perfectly, and then I show you the step by step, and then I will take it live, and I will share you that video recording, which is your lifetime recording. You keep it with you anytime. If you want to run an ad campaign, maybe you can follow those steps and you can take it up. So from your side, you need to have your image, which let that be single image or 10 images, whatever it is, and your ad copy, and in your lead generation form, what all questions you want to put. Keep all these things handy, because 15 minutes maybe we will not be able to do all. So we'll quickly upload, and we will set up your audience targeting, which is the most important part, and then we will take it live. All right. Yes, I will do it for all you people, but see that you set up your campaign hopefully this week or at the earliest by next week, because I have again and again lots of students coming up, so I have to handle everyone. So 15 minutes also goes bigger. I have to spend my complete weekend on that. All right. Great, guys. Wish you all the very best, and let's catch up tomorrow sharp at 7 o'clock, and let's do a wonderful Q&A session, and let's bid each other a very good night. Okay. My pleasure to everyone. I wish you all the best. I will share this recording to you in another 1 hour, hopefully, and then you can go through this also. And you can, I will share you the link so that you can sign up to all these accounts as well. All right. Chalo. Take care, guys. Wish you all the best.